All right guys, welcome back. Today we're here with a very special overlanding vehicle. This is the Entegra Condor, built on the Mercedes-Benz 3500 Sprinter chassis. This is the all-wheel drive, 9-speed automatic transmission. If you know much about Entegra, they actually started in 2008 as a luxury diesel motorhome manufacturer, and they moved into the Class B in 2018 with the Ethos, and then in 2024 they came out with the Entegra Condor, which is a competition for the Winnebago EKKO. So this luxury off-road vehicle is very beautiful on the interior, exterior, using the Mercedes-Benz chassis. This is the 3500 all-wheel drive. It has the inline-4 twin-turbo diesel motor with 9-speed automatic transmission. It has 170-inch wheelbase, and on this 23S floor plan, you do have the extra length over the Transit Condor. You can see those awesome LED headlights. We have the eyebrow design. Also, that eyebrow design for the daytime running light will become the turn signal. So Entegra did an amazing job on this chassis. So we don't just have a flat black bumper, we actually have the metallic gray paint finish on the bumper. And then in addition to the bumper, we also have a diamond shield. We do have these accents on the hood. So it's nice that they put the logo on the inside of the door versus having the logo on the outside of the vehicle. Down low, we have halogen fog lamps, and the high performance LEDs are extremely bright. I used to have the Sprinter with these headlights, chrome accents, and then the beautiful Mercedes star. So coming down low, we can see the amazing ground clearance. Again, this is not a rock climber, but you can see the nice approach angle that you get with the extra height of this all-wheel drive chassis. So it has a very tough look with the stance of this Mercedes-Benz 3500 chassis. Up top, we have a one-piece front cap, and you can see our marker lights up top with LEDs. Next, we're going to take a look under the hood and check out the power plant for this overlanding adventure vehicle. You can see the inline-4 twin turbo. This is putting out 211 horsepower. You can see the twin turbos. This is going to give this a high output versus the regular output motor. Even though it is a 4-cylinder 2-liter motor, the 332 feet-pound of torque that this puts out does have plenty of power to get you down the road. You can easily go 70, 75, 80, no problem with this chassis. A lot of folks think it's underpowered, but if you've ever driven the Sprinter, Mercedes-Benz definitely knows what they're doing. We have our air cleaner box, computer, our jump point for jump starting the motor, our ABS system. We have a little room over the wheel wells. Some people like to put an onboard air compressor. A lot of people put it in this side of the engine compartment. We also have a 5.8 gallon DEF filler container, and the fuel tank for this is going to be 26.4 gallons of diesel. I love the flat matte design. This is the magnet color scheme. I do love the solid color with the matte accents. You see that mountain range, and then the Condor logo, very discreet. Now as we come to the side, we can see our entry door. We have a power step. First feature that we see is going to be our outdoor kitchen in that center lower door. Also, we have a porch light up top. Where the roof rack extends above the top is where the connection point is for the telescoping ladder. We have another double pane acrylic window. This is for the bedroom area. Down low, we have an inline propane connection, our exhaust, and the far left door is going to be our garage. We have 3 doors to access the garage. And up top, we have our Carefree awning. It's a 15-foot awning, our wine guard, satellite, and antenna. our Coleman Mach air conditioning system. And we'll see on the other side, we have Starlink that comes with the Condor. Our side entry door, we have this high quality metal construction door. We have our power steps easily folding out. So as we put this up, we're gonna have an automatic clip. This will latch in place. We have a backsplash with this galvanized steel. And then we have an outdoor kitchen with the 23S. You get the outdoor kitchen on the Condor. So refrigerator or freezer, you can set it however you like. Up top we have propane burners. On the left side we have a fold-out table. We have a portable sink. You can put this in place. You can pop the sink in place. With our Dometic freezer fridge, it's nice, you can slide it out. You have access. You have all of our components on the inside. You can set the temperature. So this will either be a freezer or a fridge. You can set it to either one. I love having the outdoor kitchen in addition to the galley on the inside, 2 burner propane cooktop, our outdoor sink. If we look inside the bay here, we can see our hot and cold with the sprayer connection. We have a 12-volt connection for our Dometic freezer fridge. And then this is going to be our spout, which will plug on the inside. So it's a bit of a reach to get in, but you do have an outdoor kitchen nonetheless. What do you guys think about this setup? Our carefree awning with LED lighting, so you can make this a very nice outdoor space. And then if we look to the left of this outdoor kitchen, we also have our 110-volt connection, and we have a mount. Looks like we could probably put a television on this so we can relax out here with some entertainment and some good food. All right, so pop this out, flatten this. Everything locks in place. Not bad for one-handed operation. And we have our slam latches. So beautiful BF Goodrich tires. This is going to be the LT 245 75s. These are on a 16-inch alloy wheel. And we can see inside, we have our leaf springs, our inline propane connection, our exhaust for the chassis. We have a 20-pound propane tank. Now this has 2 different tanks. You have a 40-pound and a 20-pound. So this one's very nice. You can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever they have these cylinders. Very easy to change these out. You'll be primarily doing your cooking with this. And then the larger propane tank will be for the generator. Down low, we have our exhaust for the Timberline heating system. And then our first door for the garage. Very awesome. We have this rack. We can connect bungee cords. We can store many different items on these racks. This is a heated garage. We have our ventilation coming through. This is a heated bay in our garage. All right, so coming into the rear, we have access points, 3 access points for our garage. We have this awesome rack. This is going to be a heated garage. We have our ventilation for the heat, 110-volt outlet, 12-volt outlet. We have dual LED lighting with motion sensors, another rack. Look at all the equipment that we can hang in here. Also, cargo net up top, our telescoping ladder, and then this tough diamond plate. Very durable, nice traction. And then these L tracks. These L tracks you can anchor down your equipment, and a 30-amp short connection. On the other side, we have another 110-volt ventilation. Nice area in this garage. So next we'll measure. From the back to the front of this garage, we will have 2 foot 9 inches. From the inside wall, we have a width of 7 foot 3 inches. And then going from top of the garage to the floor, we have 3 foot 7 inches. So Really nice space in this garage. In the back, we have a 7-foot Carefree awning, wide angle rear view camera, another double pane acrylic window, LED lighting. We have our steel bumper with sewer hose storage. And then in the center, we're going to have a 5,000-pound towing hitch, also with 7-pin connector. Coming into the rear, we have a cargo light with large access. This door swings way out of the way. Do you guys prefer an awning door or a side hinge door? What do you guys think? Either way, this is a great design with this huge garage. I love the access from the 3 doors. So looking up top, we're gonna have our marker lights, third brake light, that wide angle camera. We're gonna see in the front, we have an extra monitor where the rear view mirror usually goes. We have acrylic double pane tinted windows. All right, now taking a wide angle view at our driver's side, you see the massive size of this Class C or B+, however you want to call it. Again, up top, we have another ladder rack, which we can connect that telescoping ladder to. More double pane acrylic windows. We have the windows for the rear with cassette shades, a small window for our wet bath, and a nice panoramic window for the dinette area. We're gonna look at our wet bay. Again, we have adjustable LED lighting. Another nice insulated door. Lots of gaskets, keeping everything insulated. We have our outdoor shower, our winterization valves, our city water connection. I love having filtration for our water supply. We have our low point drains, gray water holding tank. This has 53 gallons of fresh water capacity, 51 gallons of gray water capacity. With our cassette toilet, we're gonna have 4.75 gallons on the cassette black holding tank right here. We have our 30 amp shore connection, also with screw connection so it doesn't come loose. Our solar plug, we can expand our solar panels. On the top of this Condor 23S, we're going to have 2 solar panels, 360 watts of solar charging power. Coming into the side, we're gonna have access for inverters, our 40-pound propane tank. You can see our filler connection. This is going to power the LP generator, which you see here to the left. It's gonna be an Onan 2.5 kilowatt LP generator. And then we have our exhaust coming right out the side. With the ground clearance on the all-wheel drive Sprinter chassis, having these side steps really is going to help your knees. Just look at these beautiful alloy wheels. In the front, we have the stock suspension with the stock strut. But again, look at the clearance between the wheel well and the actual wheel. This magnet color scheme, very subtle, gives it a nice stealth look. I love the matte finish on the mountain design and the subtle logo for Condor. All right, so we're gonna go inside next, check out the beautiful amenities. Again, the Condor comes in the 22T using the all-wheel drive Transit chassis, and this 23S is going to be a little bit longer, has a little bit more room, ground clearance, using the Mercedes-Benz 3500 Sprinter chassis. Entegra decided to use the power seats, so you don't have any manual adjustments. You have all power seats for passenger and driver, 3 memories, beautiful brushed aluminum finish on the hardware. We have power locks, heated seats with 3 settings, 1-touch windows. We have this armrest, which really helps your elbows. This is a heavy-duty plastic panel, but this stitched pad really is going to help your arm. Lots of storage. You can put a huge water bottle in here, flashlights, maps. If you have snacks, there's so many things. First aid kit, whatever you need on your adventure. You have tons of storage in the door panels. You have these very convenient grab handles to help you get in. I love these steps to help you get in. The amount of ground clearance is amazing, so these will really help your knees. We have our hydraulic jack stored underneath the seat. We have a little bit of space, mostly for wiring access behind this panel. As we look to our comfort package seats, the driver and passenger will both have these leatherette comfort package seats. It also has 4-way adjustable lumbar. It does have a manual thigh adjustment. This has thorax and thigh airbags, also airbags up top and in the A-pillar also. Mercedes-Benz is great with the safety features, especially on this Sprinter chassis. We have adjustable air vents, beautiful design on the air vents. We have another cubby in the front, 2 more cup holders. This has so many cup holders. For each side, you're gonna have 5 cup holders. You have one. Instead of a glove box with a door, we have this bin. We have lots of room. We have our front airbag, more ventilation. In the center, we'll have a 12-volt charger, 3 USB-Cs, and wireless charging. Next, we'll go into the cockpit, into the driver's side, and take a look at the safety features, also the luxury feel of the Mercedes chassis. Coming into the driver's side, so we'll have our fuel door. Of course, this is a diesel, 26.4 gallons on this 3500 Sprinter chassis. We have another large panel door with lots of storage above and below, another padded armrest, grab handle to climb up in this beast, and then we have more full function power seats, heated seats, one-touch windows, and full function power mirrors. Our instrument cluster will be controlled by the left side of the steering wheel, including our adaptive cruise control. On the right side, we'll be controlling our 10.25-inch MBUX screen. So we can see the beautiful colors, very easy touch response. We can connect our Bluetooth device. Also, this has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, FM AM radio. Up top, Entegra has installed this wide-angle rear view. Up top, we have our sunglass holder, SOS button. We have our map lights, cab light, map lights. These down lights illuminate down below without distracting when it's dark. And then coming down low, we have our HVAC controls. This AC blows very nice and cold. I always like to make a note about the floor. We have lots of leg room. So the Sprinter chassis is so high up, the wheel well does not crowd out your foot. So you have lots of leg room. We have extra bays for switches and accessories. On the left side, we have our light controls and dimmer control. As we look underneath, we have a USB-C, also a 12-volt outlet, and this small cubby right here. If your battery ever dies in your remote, you take your remote, put it in this slot, and you can still start your vehicle even if you have a dead battery in your remote. So very nice feature so that you're not stranded. Up top, we have more storage and we have more grab handles. So instead of having a sleepover cab, we have a television, we have more storage, and we're going to take a look as we go into the back next. All right, coming into the back of this Condor from Entegra, we have our Lippert power steps, making it very easy to climb up into this high clearance vehicle. On our left, immediately, we have our main power, battery power reset, our step control. We can see some of the cabinetry with some ventilation. Now, as we take a look at this heavy-duty vinyl floor, it has a beautiful linen look to it, but it's nice having the durability of the vinyl floor. We have these heavy-duty metal edges to protect the flooring. And taking a wide angle, you can see our fire extinguisher. These seats for this driver and passenger are going to swivel around. First, we'll come over to our Firefly system. So we're going to turn the master lights on. So the Firefly system, you can control the entire coach from this. You can look at the lights, fresh and gray water tank. You can control the water pump. You can look at your house battery, your solar inverter, all of the lights, including the rear awning. We have HVAC control with our Mach air conditioning system in the back. You can control the awnings, our settings. You can connect the Firefly mobile app to your Android or Apple phone, so you can control the entire vehicle from your phone. And speaking about apps to control the vehicle, you can also download the Mercedes Me app on your Apple or Android device. You can look at the location of your vehicle. You can auto start the vehicle. check tire pressure in each tire. You can also see the oil change intervals, maintenance intervals, and send a location to your GPS from your phone, and many more features using the Mercedes-Me app. So it's very useful. I definitely recommend downloading that. So looking up top from our cockpit, we have this beautiful LED lighting. We have this Connex television, smart television, some storage bins on each side with our cargo nets. This also has Starlink, so you can be a mobile hotspot. You can use your smart television, watch your favorite streaming. Looking directly in front of us, we have a 68-inch bench. This has 2 Lagoon table brackets. Down below, we have our LP, gas detector, breakers and fuses, more ventilation. Coming up top, we have this beautiful panoramic double pane acrylic window. Coming across to our benches, we have, not only do we have seat belts, you can see the seat belts, we have removable padding. Also, I love the feel of the material, very comfortable. Looking down underneath, you can see the connections for the seat belts in our breaker panel. You can open this up, check out our breakers. We have more fuses. Looking up from our lounge area, we have more recessed lighting. We have our light switch. I love the hardware. With the awning doors, it will automatically stay in place. You can see full height storage inside of these cabinets. We also have our sunshades for the front window so that we can have privacy and also insulate from the hot sun. The skylight has a very nice feel inside of this cab. And I love the amount of room. It's very comfortable seating, seat belts. And now coming across to our galley, we have more beautiful finishes on the cabinetry. I love the marine style knobs so that they're not catching on anything. The nice thing about this C-Class is that you're going to have room for a convection microwave. I appreciate you guys' comments. I've noticed a lot of people really do want the microwave, so it's definitely a nice feature to have. We have our overhead lighting. I love the pull-out sprayer for this stainless steel sink. Cutting board, giving us more room. The round stainless steel sink looks very nice. And then we have this countertop, plenty of workspace, and we have a privacy shade, also bug screen, and ventilated awning windows. Checking out our drawers, we have birch plywood construction, nice ball bearing slides. You see more storage underneath. Now coming over to our 12 volt Norcold 5.3 cubic foot refrigerator, we have a nice amount of storage. We have an actual freezer. Up top with our overhead storage is where our induction burner. I love the galley, lots of room. And then just look at the amount of space you have between the bench and the galley. So we're gonna use our laser measure. We're gonna go across. And between the galley and our bench, we have exactly 3 feet. I love the thumb control. We have a magnetic door giving us some privacy. Now in this bathroom, we have a very good sized bathroom. We're going to measure front to back. We have 3'3", and from side to side, we have 2'4". So lots of room in this Condor. I love the wet bathroom. We have our lavatory, which will fold out. Very nice heavy duty feel of the valves. We also have a vanity mirror, a little bit of storage, some shelves for soap, and more ventilation with a max air fan up top, and our awning window with bug screen. I love the handheld shower with the adjustable sprayer, shower miser system, and these valves feel very nice and solid. There's our tissue holder, slip resistant shower pan. Instead of having a cloth shower curtain, we have this roll-up vinyl shower curtain. Now, before we go there, we can see either we can use this space as a wardrobe, or a pantry. We also have nice pull-out drawers, very smooth ball bearing slides. So this will be more of a pantry area. The actual wardrobes are going to be underneath. We'll have a closet rod. On the other side, we'll also have wardrobe and our lagoon tables, also with legs. And the way that we have the bed set up right now, this is a king size bed area. More of that ambient lighting, recessed LED lighting, ducted air conditioning. We have some ventilation and these huge panoramic windows. Ventilated double pane windows. So each person will have their own beautiful view. And at the head of the bed, you'll still have a nice cassette window. You have cassette shades with the rear facing window. We can pop out the centerpiece. Now we have 2 twin beds with the pass-through. We have more drawers underneath. So you have a good amount of room. And of course, the space underneath this bed is where the garage area is. So big difference between this and the EKKO is that there's no storage underneath the bed, but do you really need it? Coming into the back, we have adjustable reading lights. I love that you can turn them on and off, adjust them. We have some USB-A's, 110 volt, a shelf for your device. In the center, we're gonna have a plug-in. We can connect our Starlink. You can see the unit right here in the back. It's great having Starlink because no matter where you go, your vehicle will be the hot spot. All right, so taking a look in this king size bed area, we're gonna take a look from side to side on the width with our laser measure. So we have 6'8" on the width, and then front to back, we have 6'9". So very nice size, plenty of room. If you have the pups with you, you got lots of room. You can actually sleep. Looks like you have 6, maybe 7 inches of thickness on the mattress. We also have our light controls, push button, very easy to use, robe hook, and I love the ducted AC. When we open and close the cassette shades, we have our latches and awning support. Looks very beautiful and comfortable. Would you take this over an EKKO? That's probably the vehicle that's closest to this would be the Winnebago EKKO. Special thanks to La Mesa RV for letting us spend the time with this vehicle so that we can share it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. We look forward to bringing you more of these amazing adventure vehicles, such as the Entegra Condor. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.